Hello, everybody. This is Ronry as always. One thing you should know about me is that I am a doomsday prepper, and I am not the first generation in my family to be a doomsday prepper. My first stepdad was a survival prepper, and my second dad was a doomsday prepper. He was a Cherokee Christian doomsday prepper. Can you leave me alone for 1 second, please? You're contaminating the field. Um, my mom was a physician assistant and well, she didn't perform surgeries alone. I'm gonna have to put you away, aren't I? Okay, so my mom was a physician assistant, and anytime I needed stitches growing up, she would take out the stitches herself. Buddy. So we've got 4 stitches. Can you even see? Hold on. There we go. I can even hold it in this hand. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches. And I'm fairly confident in my ability to take them out because this is not my first rodeo, but please do not try this at home. Um, I, uh, I, I don't want you to end up doing it wrong, thinking that since I do it so confidently, you can do it confidently too. I'm used to my mom taking stitches out at home, so this is not my first rodeo. Can you not turn off? There we go. Hang that there for a second. So we've got little tiny nail scissors that I have washed with antibacterial soap. I got a clean paper towel, and we've got 91% rubbing alcohol. And we're going to sanitize? Yeah, sanitize the scissors. There is a difference between sanitizing and sterilizing. I forget the exact definition of each, but it's different levels of cleanliness. There's washing, there's disinfecting, there is sanitizing, and then there is sterilizing. Alright. They should be pretty darn clean now. Next step, we need to clean my arm. Alright. Can I just hang it here? Hold on, let me set up the light real quick. Okay, my hands are free now. So, you want to pick a side and stick with it for anybody who is a medical student and learning how to do medicine, um, or if you're just learning first aid for like camping trips and stuff like that. Um, you want to pick a side and stick with it. I'm going to pick this side. And there's the first stitch. You want to pick a side of the knot and stick with it, and you don't want to snip both sides. So the knot, you don't want to drag the knot through your skin. So whatever side the knot is on after you cut it is the side you pull on. So you pull the knot out, you don't pull it through. Alright, we are down to the last one. There we go. All right. That's incredible. I wish I could show you what it looked like before they stitched it, but I'm pretty sure YouTube won't allow that. I tried sharing them to my Discord server with a spoiler covering them, but even that, with the stitches, like I took a picture of the stitches and tried to share that with a spoiler covering it so that you had to click it to reveal the image, and even just the picture of the stitches wasn't allowed on Discord. So I have no idea if this video will stay up, but yeah, that's incredible. Wow. It's definitely going to leave a scar. But it's gonna be a cool scar. There you go. Now you can see it. Yep. It's gonna scar where you see those dots, like slightly more than it will scar where the actual wound was. And then over time they will equalize, and it will become as hard to see as the one on my wrist. Can you even see it? Yeah, that's a decade old at this point. So it's pretty hard to see, but there are 2 stitch marks on either side of a line down my wrist. And then there's another scar on top of that one. That one was from 2018. So 8 years ago. And that time I did not get stitches. Um, I highly recommend getting stitches because, like, look how look how it looks just like a little line. That is not what it looked like before. Like when I saw the cut, I was panicking because A, it's right on my elbow and there's a lot of nerves there, and B, it's on a joint, so there's a lot of motion there. And I was worried if I moved my arm wrong, I was gonna lose feeling down to my fingertips. So thank goodness I was not harmed worse, and thank goodness for healthcare, um, Medicaid, um, United Healthcare. But yeah, uh I got a free ride home. I got a ride to the hospital from my what do you call them? Skill building worker. Um, and as far as I'm aware, the actual in hospital part was covered by Medicaid because I haven't gotten a bill in the mail yet. So all of that was free just because I have United Healthcare insurance. Um, I feel bad for people who don't have access to healthcare. I used to not have access to healthcare. Um, it's a world of a difference to have access to healthcare. And God forbid, let's say the world ends, World War III breaks out, you just got stitches, all the clinics shut down, all the roads are shut down. You know, anyway into town and out gets shut down for safety reasons, and you are stuck on day 21 with stitches still in your arm, and you know that your body will start to cause an infection if you leave them any longer. That is when you need this skill, learning how to cut stitches on your own. So just remember to make sure you get the entire stitches out, and the way you do that is by sticking to a side. So pick a side of the knot and stick with it. Cut only on that side of the knot and pull from the other side to remove. Don't drag the knot through your flesh. Pull from the knot outwards so that the loose end without a knot comes through. So, yeah, if there's a knot on this end and here is the hole, you want to pull that way. You don't want to put the knot through. I don't even know if that made it better or worse. But I hope this was educational. Um, I forgot to mention ahead of hand. I washed my hands uh, with antibacterial soap and then also hand sanitizer. So, always make sure to wash your hands before doing anything with a healing wound and all that. Yeah. That's it. Alright, thanks for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Love you. Bye.